Hello guys, this is Sonal and welcome to my channel with Sonal. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also guys, hit that like button and comment down below what you want to see next. As you can see by the title, today I'm going to show you how to make a basic bodice block, and this is my version of this pattern and I've tried to make it as easy as possible for you all. So let's go ahead and get this video started. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I keep uploading small updates about my videos over there, and also on Facebook I keep uploading some more things, and I will make sure to link them down below. I will be soon uploading a video of how to make a sleeve pattern, and that is the easiest way that you can create a sleeves, and trust me guys, if I tell you it's easy, it is easy. Please keep watching ahead. Thank you. For the very first step, I would just draw a straight line along one edge, but my paper is straight, so I would just use this line, and I would just draw a straight line along this edge as well. Let me draw it. This line is just for our reference purpose, and even this line. So for the first step, I would make a marking on this line, which would be our shoulder line, and I would mark it on 7.5 inches. My shoulder width is 15 inches, so I have divided it by half, that is 7.5, just right here. And even on this line, I would make a marking on 7.5 inches. And I will also make a marking on 24 inches, which is the length of my top. From this point where I have made a line, a straight line for 24 inches. And I would just make a parallel line straight. And I will also make a parallel line straight on 7.5 inches where I have made this the other mark here. Draw a straight line just. And now I will connect this marking straight on this line, a parallel line with the grain line. Just a straight line. This is our shoulder line. I will write it here, SL, just for my reference purpose. And this is the line against the grain, that's a straight line, so I would write length. And now on this line, the line below the shoulder line, which is parallel to the shoulder line, I would make a marking on 10 inches for my bust round. So my bust round here is 40 inches, and I would divide it by 4 and make a mark there, so that comes to 10 inches. Like so. And on this line, the one is where I have marked for the 24 inches, I will mark on 11 inches. So my hem round is 44, divided by 4 is 11. So I would make a line on 11 inches. Just like so. And now I would connect both these lines. This line is for the side seam, like so. And now for my armhole round, I use a scale, a ruler like this. It's a J curve ruler, and this is from my college days. You can see it is pretty old, and I would just use this to make a nice curve. And if you don't have this, you can just wing it and just make a nice pretty curve for your armhole, just like so. And now on this line, I would just make a 1/2 inch marking downwards that would be for our shoulder slope, and I will make a 4-inch marking from this point towards our neckline and just connect this 1/2 inch point to this point. That is for our shoulder slope, and the width of the shoulder slope can vary according to your pattern or according to your desire. I just like to make it 4 inches just for the basic bodice, but you can just switch it, like you can make it 3 inches, 2 inches, or even 5 inches if you don't want that broad shoulder width. So now it is starting to look like a basic bodice block. Can you see? This part is on fold, so I just like to make a bracket and write on fold. This is our shoulder line. And now for the neckline, I like to just make a 4-inch neckline. It just makes a nice scoop neckline, not too deep, not too small, and make a curve with my handy dandy curve ruler, just like so. So this neckline, the deeper one, would be for the front, and for the back I just like to go like 1 inch or 1.5 inches above this point and connect it with a curve, just like so. This kind of ruler, I think you can get it online or at some sewing shops, and if you don't have it, you can just draw a smooth curve. I just like to use this a lot. And for my front armhole, this one would be for the back, and for my front armhole, from this point in the middle of the curve, I would go about 1/2 inch downwards, and then I would join this with a smooth curve. So front armhole is a little deeper than the back armhole, just because our arms move forward and not backwards, so to have that ease on the fabric. So I think this is it, guys. This is how our basic bodice block looks like. It is truly very basic and my version of it, and so I will also show you how to cut it and how to trace it on the fabric and how to add the seam allowance and everything. So guys, let me show you how to cut the pattern from the paper. I like to cut it on the outer lines, and then I would trace it on a different paper, and then I would cut the extra lines that are for my back and front, so that I'll have 2 different patterns, one for my back and one for my front. So as you can see, I am just lining both the lines straight, and I will just place few stationery over it so that it doesn't move, and I will just trace it with a pencil. So as you can see, the one I have traced is for the back. I will write it back and just make a marking that which part is on fold, and just go over it once again if I have missed somewhere, and just cut it. And for the front one, I had already made markings for my front neckline and for my front armhole, so now I will go ahead and cut this extra part. This is how the basic bodice block should look like. front and the back. And guys, stay tuned to watch the part where I am transferring this pattern into a t-shirt. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button and comment down below, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And I have also linked down below many other videos that I have created. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.